Okay, I've decided we're gonna have a spin-off series here. So I've noticed that in my weekly vlogs, I spend a lot of time, and I actually cut out a lot of my discussion about eBay. Long story short, I've had to step back from my main job, which is with a company called Sway Group. The reason I've had to step back is because that job really needs my full attention, and so does Harper. She hasn't been coming here every day, but on the days that she is here, I never know which day she is or is not coming. And when she is here, she needs my full attention. I can't be distracted with these like important emails and just managing social media campaigns. Basically, I manage the influencers on the campaigns, some of the campaigns that are run through Sway. So and that's important work, and it needs my full, and I would love to give it my full attention, but right now with Harper, the way things are, things are not stable with her enough for me to be able to stay with that job full, for as much time as I was dedicating to it. So I've temporarily kind of stepped back, but still need that money. So I have been helping Pat with his eBay shop, and it's been pretty addicting. Like I'm like, can this sell? Can this sell? And so I share a lot of that on my weekly vlogs, but I noticed that I cut out a lot of that because I feel like I ramble too much about it. And I think that, you know what, will it sell could be its own series on my channel. So I think I'm gonna start highlighting some of the journey of eBay for me. I laugh because it's just such a different, I've never considered, I don't know. My husband is more the type to like haggle over dollars and to be like, want to sell things and like hunt for something and then see if you can resell it. That has not interested me. So I think it's funny how I'm like getting wrapped up into it. So I want to start documenting, number one, the things that I think are kind of odd that I find myself listing. There are collector items for everybody, and things that I think are strange someone else has been searching for. So that's kind of funny to me. Number two, what actually sells, because you can put a bunch of stuff up on eBay. Sometimes the things that I think are like for sure someone's gonna scoop up on it right away and buy it will sit there forever. And then sometimes things that I'm like, why would anyone buy this? And those sometimes get purchased right away. So I think it'll be fun to track like the lifespan of the thing. So update you on what has sold recently, things that are weird that I'm listing, and just kind of the progress on my journey of assisting my husband with his eBay shop. It's kind of fun. So right now, like I'm a complete newbie. I don't know anything about eBay. He had to teach me like how to create a listing, how to like price it out. I still have never like mailed a package on my own. That's all his area. So right now I'm gonna walk you through my normal setup, which is just basically, I have a few backdrops that I've used for photography, just in social media in general. I think I spent 60 bucks on this thing I found online, maybe like 4 or 5 months ago. So it's called Pickbacker, and they had all of these different backgrounds that you can just like place. I got them for almost like food photography that I could use as backgrounds for pictures. So they're kind of cool, just to change it up a little bit. I feel like these ones are a little bit small, so they can be challenging to work with. Look at a grass one. See? And then you just take like the picture on it. Looks cool. My favorite one, which I have not been able to find more of these, I got this one for I think maybe $25 on Amazon, and I like it because it's a board and it's bigger. So I found that the sizes I like are usually 2 to 3 feet. I think this is 2 by 3 feet. So I'll usually use that or something as like a background, or you could use like this brick as a background and then put something in front of it. I like the marble one because it's light and bright. I think it gives the listings a nice, consistent, professional look. I think I shared that like the homies that I listed a while back, we had 3 sets of them. One of them did sell, the other 2 are still listed, but I thought those were a little bit weird. Like, what are they? What even? Why? But there's something for everybody, and somebody out there wants homies. I'm happy to supply them with the ones that we found. So Pat's side of things is that he will package and ship the items. He'll print out the labels. Like the whole shipping thing is his area. He's an expert. I mean, I could probably figure it out, but it's not where I shine. He purchases the items, so he really likes to check out thrift stores, garage sales, estate sales, auctions. Like he'll just sleuth and find. He really likes the hunt. I do the picture taking and creating the listing. Sometimes I get stuck, especially if it's like a vintage item, making sure that I want to price it right, so I'll ask him for help with that. But otherwise, I just publish those listings and make it rain. My goal in helping him is just to make enough money to offset some of what I'm losing by stepping back from Sway until I can get going back with Sway again. What I like about it is that there's no outside pressure to have to get things done at a certain time. I can work, you know, around Harper's napping schedule. I cannot do anything at all for a day if I need to just only focus on Harper. So it's been really conducive to the situation that's happening right now at home. So I just hope things sell so that I can continue being as available to Harper as possible for as long as she needs. So right now I have a box of items that I'm listing. One of my kids' old Furbies. I don't know, I just feel like it's in decent condition, still works. It was expensive. I'd like to get some of my money back on that, so we'll see. I don't know where these mugs came from, but it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm sure Pat thought, vintage, that should sell. I don't know, because I've listed a few mugs on eBay and have not sold one yet, so we'll see. We have two random remote controls. One is for an old Xbox, and that I don't know, but you would be surprised. People will spend like $20 on an old remote control, because guess what? If their thing breaks, I don't know. I don't know why people buy old remote controls. Looks like we have a new and sealed. See, these are my favorite kinds of items to list because I don't have to do too much searching to find out what exactly it is. Like those remote controls, I'll have to search them up. But when they're sealed and new in the box, they're way easier to list. We have 4 of these. I don't even know what this is. Arm & Hammer Simply Saline Nasal Mist. Look, it's new and sealed. Somebody's gonna buy that. I have an old Hello Kitty CD and cassette player. Got a little Garth Brooks going in there. I was testing it. It does work. Color's a little faded and it's old, but people love stuff like this. Like, especially when it's like, oh, a cassette player. Like, that's real vintage. So I checked it out on eBay. I think I can list it for like $40 to $50 free shipping. So that includes like $20 to ship it. Looks like a little vintage, it's called a palm printer. Little calculator, that's kind of cool. He also brought home these Sony pre-recorded, they've already been used. So he must have gotten these at some estate sale or something. It'd be kind of fun to see what's on them. Johnny Cash, Ballads of the West, Oak Ridge Boys, Sounds of Nashville. This seems cool. What if these are like mystery tapes? Like Michael Jackson's long lost recordings. I don't know what this is, and I've asked Pat 3 times, and 3 times he has told me, and I keep forgetting. A wireless adapter. Let's get it listed. So that's kind of a peek into this eBay situation that I've been getting myself into. Let me know in the comments if this is something you'd want to see more of. I might continue making them anyways, just because this is what I'm doing with my life right now. But that's it. Have a great week. So it's the editing version of myself that is wearing very close to the exact same outfit, and I'm basically Smurfette. But I thought I would come in with an update on some of the items that I showed in this video. I can now tell you which of the items did sell and which ones didn't from what I shared just a little bit ago in the video that you just saw. I can tell you that your kids' Furbies will sell. If you have the box, that's even better. But if you don't have the box, even still, you could probably get 25 bucks for them. Those things were expensive, so I would cash in on that. My daughter's Hello Kitty radio did sell. I had to hike up the price on that because we offer free shipping on almost basically everything in the eBay, Pat's eBay shop. I think it was pretty heavy. So shipping alone was gonna be like 20 bucks. I think we sold it for maybe 50 which I was impressed that we got that much for that thing. But it is Hello Kitty. People like Hello Kitty, so. And now it's vintage, because like basically anything before the year 2000 is vintage.
It's $1,499.
That feels like it was just yesterday. My kids are old. I'm old. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mugs. I had 2 of them. They have not sold. I'm still sitting on them. That's something like, mugs don't do very well for us. The remote controls did not sell. I think one of those remote controls was for an Xbox, and I should probably take that listing off because I think we have an old Xbox 360 that we could probably sell too. Can you sell Xboxes, or do they store like personal data on them? I don't know things. Those saline spray things did not sell. Logitech camera did sell. I think I listed it for like 25 bucks. I don't know how much we bought it for. The calculator sold, the Sony audio thing sold, that white hose thing that I wasn't sure what it was, even though my husband had told me a few times what it was. I still have not listed it. It's been several months, but I should probably list that. That adapter did not sell. The only like downfall I'm seeing so far, so of all those things, like maybe 50% of them sold, yeah? Yeah, I'm at about 50% rate, which is not bad, except that the other 50% has to get stored somewhere in my house, and my garage is turning into an antique store. It's actually kind of really fun, but yeah, we'll see where our journey takes us, or my journey takes me as you watch. That's it. Until next time, I've got another episode coming at you again eventually. See where my eBay adventures take me. Come along for the journey. Bye!